My path is set. To the House of Hades.
Fates themselves knew Kronos could be overthrown by his own kin. We've done it before, and we're going to do it again. Your assistance in the matter is appreciated.
Through divination of the elements, I see it now. Thunderous power. Chance. That's one of Lord Charon's wells. What do we have in here? I have the gold. Nemesis.
Well, well. Missed all the fun. But at least you won't have to get your hands dirty this time.
Nemesis, what are you doing here? Who's standing watch at the crossroads?
They'll manage. I'm on break. Tell Hecate you saw me, you'll regret it. And you're welcome here and safe, seeing as I cleared the path for you.
I don't need your aid in this, other than the responsibilities you've already been assigned.
Really? Look like you could use all the aid you can get. Here's something for your trouble. Then I suggest you move along. Go.
Well... This one again.
Comparatively speaking, I suppose. After we put the Titans in their place, though, he went down into your underworld and I drifted away like a spark from a flame.
They'll burn.
The ever-restless shades of Erebus find little peace there, save for the prickly embrace of the gnarled branches of those writhing woods.
Am I fighting the spirits or the woods?
Silken finery, so soft, divine. I spin my threads and catch whatever comes my way. Pleasant memory, lingers on my mind. In lonely dark of night, until the break of... Now you don't truly think I weave all those cocoons you see out there myself, do you? I weave faster than anyone, though even I'm not that quick.
That does make sense. So instead you command a massive hidden army of spiderlings, standing at the ready to do your bidding.
Oh no, most of them hang upside down rather than stand. Oh, come now, I'm not the only spider in the woods. The others keep to themselves, but they do listen sometimes, I suppose. Well, what do you think?
I'm comfortable in this.
Absolutely stunning.
Weave on. As expected. Should come in handy. take you. The underworld's power. Should be useful. It's reassuring to know Artemis has been keeping track of things around here lately, my lord. She seems unusually well supplied as well. Oh, I won't tell a soul. Thank you for your service.
Welcome. Hermes urged me to address a certain matter with you here. However, my view is you are unprepared for the surface as of yet.
Meaning you won't lift the wards barring the path to the surface? What if I remove them myself? I've seen how you do it.
Then you'll be more prepared than you are now. Till then, remember your objective lies below, past me. Crossed flames burn. Isn't it? Hold nothing back.
to recharge.
So very close, and yet not strong enough.
Get out of my head. She's taught me to be stronger than this. I'll prove it to her yet. Mwah.
Hey.
May moonlight guide us.
Terror engulf us.
Oh, what gives there, Mel? You look like you've seen a... I don't know, but whatever it was, it got under your skin. Oh, skin seems nice.
I'm all right. Just a little shaken. First nightmare since all this started.
About time, you were past due. Oh, how scary would you say it was compared to,
The terrifying visage that you see before you now?
Not even close.
Some spirits of the dead forever wander aimlessly, whilst others, lacking even so much will, merely linger in a single place.
Dora does need to get out more often.
not happening.
This wasn't on the list before. This'll take a little while.
You fought well.
I need to make my own way to the surface.
Let's see. So, there's a bit of a new wrinkle in our plans. We've been able to verify some of the details that Master Hermes suggested to you about what's brewing on the surface.
Please tell me what you may. And if you think it wise for me to deviate from my objective to address whatever's going on up there.
The forces of Kronos gather to sail on Olympus through a channel cut across the land. You're poised to disrupt the enemy ranks from within. Aid Olympus, and your chances against Kronos may improve.
The warded pathway leading up should drop me right into the heart of our foe's forward garrison. It seems so reckless.
Call it a calculated risk.
You all look like you're being fed your share. There. Grow strong. May moonlight guide us. What now? Great Mother Gaia, listen to my heart's desire.
I felt your words.
So mote it be.
Much is expected of you. The pressure that you feel, you never speak of it, and yet full well I know it's there. Your constant companion.
I can hardly distinguish between pressure and faith anymore. My entire life has led to this, and all of you are counting on me. Are you truly so certain in my inevitable success, Headmistress?
Pressure and faith are intertwined, 'tis true. Ever in conflict. Should the pressure utterly prevail, out comes despair. Only then do we truly falter.
You didn't answer my question. The combined might of the gods was not enough to stop Kronos before. And you know the fates are unpredictable. My success is not a certainty.
My faith is not in outcomes, 'tis in you. And I've enough of it to last. Should you find yours lacking, I shall always spare you some of mine.
Thank you for believing in me.
No need.
The Arcana. All right. Zorafet, the Moonstone Axe. You can split anything apart.
Bear it with honor. Keep practicing, as though you still had lives that depended on it. The incense and the smoking stuff from that altar of ashes over there, it's energized the shades about this place. And me as well.
I'm pleased to hear it, Commander. Even a brief visit to the altar on a given night helps make me feel more prepared.
Keep doing what you're doing over there. That thing's straight to the bone. These old bones. Yeah, teach those shades back there.
I wish.
Let us continue.
I'll get through all that gloom somehow. I'm off. Strength, knowledge, patience.
Yes, recall when last we spoke with your grim father, niece. He never was the most sociable sort. When we stopped hearing from him, we figured he was simply in one of his moods, not in the clutches of Kronos.
The tides come in. Be again at peace. Can't do it.
tale, I figured it was just one of her pranks. Taking on the Titan yourself, come on. But it did sound like something a vengeful child of Hades might attempt.
Cat. Should help. Good find.
Load it. Warp and waft. Cut it up and fold it. And again. Tie the silk and load it. Spinning, spinning goes the thread.
In we go.
Warp and waft. Warp. Why, hello there. My silk is everything to me. It's stronger than it looks. Keeps me safe. It can suffocate even the strongest prey. Don't you like it? Is there a certain pattern, color combination you admire?
It's lovely, Arachne. Look, I wish I could stay and admire it, but...
But you can't. I understand, I truly do. Though it would mean a lot to me if you would take some of my silk with you on your way.
Life. It must be so frustrating, Lord Charon, watching the dead of Erebus swallow here with no place to go. He'll send them on their way yet. Until then. Until we meet again. Some sort of gateway on the ground. Straightforward. All right. Clear.
Most of the ancient edifices that once housed the dead awaiting judgment within Erebus have since been taken by the woods or by decay.
It must have been magnificent. More will grow in its stead. Oh? Here, girl. Again? Lost souls, I'll lead you to your graves. There. Vitality.
This one?
Death to Kronos?
Sure. Can't you see my brother and I are in the middle of something? But get lost.
Well, well. That's a sight. You bearing down on me with that gigantic moonstone axe. I wasn't certain you'd prefer that one.
Zorafet is weightier than the other arms, but having an axe such as this in woods such as these has been convenient overall.
Well, much as I hate to inconvenience you, I must. Although that monstrous thing suggests this oughtn't take too long. Now, cross flames! Now beware. Consider the mistakes you made, Malinoi.
Ugh, headmistress. The headmistress got me again, Phrynos. But I won't back down. You're always here for me. I shall, my lord. Until then, we each have our tasks to complete. Something for me? As promised. Moonlight guide you, Shades.
Moonlight guide you.
There's more I can do with this cauldron. I need pure shadow to permeate the surface wards. So what if... This one. One, please. Essences of shadow to the surface rise. It'll be worth the wait. What you said to me before about my mother, that was very cruel.
Fair enough. Can't kill each other here, but we can use our words. If we were fighting for real, I wouldn't have held back either.
I figured not. Why not send Nemesis to the surface in my stead? Even if I undo the ward sealing the path, I don't know that I'll last long up there.
The matter on Olympus isn't as personal for Nemesis as it is for you. And she hasn't been especially receptive to suggestion recently.
No, I suppose not. All grown up. Live and thrive.
Our garden flourishes.
Headmistress, if I may, what is it that you and Master Odysseus are planning? He's always with his charts and diagrams.
Odysseus considers our plan of attack, yours more specifically. He plots a course from the nearest underworld entrance to Olympus.
The surface? I'm to attack Olympus? When? How?
Attack, defend, 'tis all the same. Patience, Illinois. As you observed, we are still working through some of the details.
But... Ashes of the past. I don't sit.
And that concludes our
Lynn
lesson
and
for today.
Oros.
At ease. What ails you, young one? You have a look of consternation, which mayhaps my breadth of experience could alleviate. Go on, just spit it out.
Oh, Commander. I was just thinking about all the reagents I still need. Some grow in different regions or require different tools. It's a lot to keep in mind.
But you don't gotta keep it all in mind. That purple pack, you carry all your stuff in somehow? Don't you got all your notes in there too? So if you don't remember where to nab something, check there. In fact, why don't you do it now?
I do have notes on everything in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Here we go. Beginning assignment.
Old Hecate's your teacher, is that it? Known her since I was probably your age. Right, proper dame. Been far too long since last we saw each other, come to think. What can you do? She hates everybody, I hate everybody.
Fired up. You dare. Out with you all. Pathetic. I merely borrow this. Further refined. It's a pity we've so little opportunity to speak, Lord Charon. Though I'm grateful to be seeing you more frequently of late. Yes.
A moment of reprieve.
Needed that. Huh. Must want something to eat. here.
Beware the evil eye. Got the blade of the underworld. Won't be needing your help here. Thanks. Let's get started.
Then let's go.
Watch it. Wanna go? Check your aim. Take the damn gold. Thought for sure when first you saw me out here, you'd go telling Hecate soon as you could. But you didn't.
It's fortunate for you, Headmistress doesn't ask me to make reports. You're probably drawing some of our enemy's attention off of me, at least.
Very least I could do. Wasn't going to back down no matter what you did, but this way, can stay focused on the task at hand.
I need this.
Ready. Our enemy's strength even exceeds my own. We're both titans, yes, Kronos and I, but he is my elder, as I am yours. What say you?
His age doesn't mean anything to me. The old are seldom wise, and often weak. And he did not study under you, Headmistress. Only I have.
Just so. He is an arrogant old fool. The impression of wisdom comes with age more than the real thing. Remember that. Crossed flames awaken. to our clash this night.
Oh, she's strong. Feels like 3 against 1 when I face Headmistress out there.
Hey. Ah, hey, Mal. I was just floating. Floating around, I guess. And existing. Just kind of existing a lot lately. You?
Failing, making progress, I don't know. Speaking of, shouldn't you be practicing your haunting, Dora?
Oh, yeah, no, I thought maybe I'd take a break from that. Why do now what you could do later, right?
For the sense of accomplishment? Wanted you to have this, Dora. To the best hunter in all the Crossroads.
See, I knew you were gonna pull this gift custom thing on me sooner or later, so I have come prepared. Catch.
For me? Thank you, Dora. Death to Kronos.
Death to all!
You were close.
Fresh from the pot. What to cast? The wards for my protection I dispel, for I am ready now for heaven as for hell.
Carefully said.
Does Headmistress know yet of your little excursions? Not much escapes her notice last I checked.
Strongly advise you mind your own responsibilities. Hecate doesn't control me, and you should show a little gratitude.
For what? Endangering us all? I didn't ask for your assistance, Nemesis.
Because you're weak.
Art must be needed elsewhere. Up you go. Into the earth you go. You are welcome here and you are safe. Here you go. Headmistress, if Olympus is besieged, then why am I not permitted on the surface? If I could aid the gods, then they could aid us even more.
Melinoi, however you complete the task is up to you. I have not barred you from the surface. But I caution, if you go, your strength shall fail you. Your birthright is to blame. No fault of yours.
Born in the underworld, and here I'll stay, thank the fates. I don't intend to live up there, I just... Do you know how long I'd even have?
I know your brother and father had a day at best ere they could not stand it any longer. Perhaps you're different, but don't count on it.
A day at best. An inevitability. Just checking up on you. Fate fabric. Should be of use. Be well. Okay. Should be able to head to the surface now. my collection grows. The onion.
She's here. Come on, you slackers, straighten up. You're beginning to fill out that keepsake storage case, young one. Fine work, yet I must caution you not to collect just for collecting's sake.
The act of giving is its own intangible reward. Nectar sours when it's offered with impure intent.
Won't have impure intent on my damn training grounds.
Commander, though it falls to us to keep the old traditions alive, may you partake of this nectar unburdened by the weight of its significance.
I'm most appreciative of both the offering and of the sentiment, and I summarily shall do my part. Behold, the luckiest of my possessions is in your possession now.
You honor me, Commander. May moonlight guide you.
Moonlight, yeah.
So it is written.
Look well upon the wards about this place, which keep us hidden within night's embrace. Ensure that each is whole, its strength secure, as we hold out against our common foe. To achieve victory, we must endure.
The ravages on us time would bestow. So mote it be. Hail, O spirits.
Look at him all peaceful, not a care in the world. Could you imagine?
He's beautiful. He has this wisdom about him, even asleep. Nyx must have taught you all so much.
Not really. Hypno served in the House of Hades under Mother's care. Ran into him now and then, though. He ever wakes up? Hope I can be there when you finally meet.
Thank you, Nem. Drink deep and grow tall. Thank you for growing here. You're growing strong. You getting enough light? To the surface. Moss.
What are you doing on the surface, young lady? How will you survive? Surely you know your line is bound beneath the earth. Your strength is better spent against our foes down there.
What?
As the ill-fated princess feels her life force fade with every breath of surface air, her sole recourse is to return from whence she came.
What? Return to Shadow now.
Just a moment. You traveled to the surface, knowing full well the fates decided long ago that those of your line could not survive there and would always be forced back to the underworld.
Their curse was palpable. I never intended to stay for long, just long enough to lend my relatives support. But it seems your sisters insist that I do no such thing.
Well, I don't see them around right now, do you? Incidentally, there was once an incantation that I happened upon, which was not intended for my eyes, but I now choose to think that it was intended for yours. Farewell.
Unraveling a fateful bond. I couldn't breathe. The way you can breathe out of water, so too could I breathe the surface air. Hmm.
My greetings.
Thank you for visiting me last night, Lord Moros. So, hypothetically, if I were to complete a certain incantation that somehow loosened the grip the three fates have on my birthright, how angry would they be?
Please understand, Princess, that I am not at liberty to give advice on matters such as that, not even hypothetically. I trust I've been sufficiently direct in putting it this way?
In other words, we shouldn't be talking about this at all, and I assume all risk for my actions related to any potentially forbidden incantations that I've learned.
Yes, that covers it.
The fates would have me do their bidding. Afraid not.
Good evening.
Can I suppress my illness on the surface? Good evening, broker. Nemesis must have a head start.
Up and about.
You visited the surface. I can't imagine that played out particularly well. At least you made it back at all.
It was draining. Even at night, something about being under the stars, I didn't know there were so many. It was...
A lesson learned and an experience gained. The fates themselves do not want you up there. What shall you do?
I have an incantation to complete. I don't need to stay forever on the surface. I just need to hold on long enough to make it to Olympus.
Ah, then you seek to improve this aspect of yourself without rejecting it outright. I see how that may work.
It has to.
The Good Witch always figured you would make your way up to the mortal realm. Once you were ready and the situation called for it. Well done.
She warded the pathway there until such time as I had the means to pass through. The climate on the surface is another matter.
Your underworld birthright stuff getting in the way? A curse, not just a blessing, it would seem. Well, if your witchery got you this far, surely it can aid with this predicament.
That's the plan. Rest easy, son of Nyx. I got you this. Kind of moss I need only grows on the surface. Where... Should be no shortage of this on the surface.
May we converse? Patience, young one. You were most brave to venture to the surface, and most foolhardy as well, debatably. Is there no incantation that could help?
I think there is, Commander. Except, it calls for reagents that can only be found up there. But how am I supposed to gather them before the incantation is complete?
Mayhaps just make a run for it, I don't know. So what if you can't stay long? Just grab what you need and get out of there.
It's not ideal, but... Below the path to Tartarus. Above the way to Olympus. Going up. Cold up here.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
You are not meant to be here, little star. Your cursed blood shall fight your every step. Yet Nyx herself would understand the struggle that you face. She too once thwarted what the fates foretold. Look forth. Phase shift. You have my light. I witnessed everything.
This again. Needed this. Lost too much blood.
You made it to the surface, little niece. Too bad we couldn't scour the place before you got here, though. We're right in the middle of a big shakeup.
working. Return to shadow now. Has to be a way I can survive up there. The air up there did not sit well with me at all.
Oh, hey.
You must remember something of life on the surface, right, Dora? Anything at all? I wonder what it must have been like.
I don't remember, and I don't wonder. Who cares? This is the life right here.
Come here. You really went up there. They could have called for somebody with experience, but I guess I don't deserve it as much as I thought.
I'm needed there as part of my task. Though they must miss you on the surface. So much suffering.
Justice doesn't matter anymore. The mortals had it coming. Maybe we all did.
Don't say that.
Evening. So how's Nemesis been faring out there? Taking matters into her very capable hands. Not making too much grief for you, I hope.
So you know already. And Headmistress must too. Nemesis is being Nemesis. Discovering firsthand our task is not as simple as it seems.
Say no more then. Though if she becomes too intent on impeding your results over achieving her own, we'll step in.
It won't come to that. How have my favorite creatures been surviving recently?
And what are we to do? Merely stand by and let the
This has great
Titan have his
thirst,
way?
perceive.
Choose wisely, young one, ere you set forth each night. There's your arcana at the altar, your choice of nocturnal arms, your keepsake, your gathering tool. I mean, dang.
It's a lot to consider when you put it that way, Commander. But my objective is always clear. Find the Titan, slay the Titan. Free my family. Free Olympus.
Well, that was like 4 different things right there.
The Eye of Night. Unfinished business here. Hold on, everyone.
Your treks up here seem ill-advised, Minerva. I trust you have some sort of plan, don't you? You and that witch of the crossroads can be quite difficult to read.
Shocking every time. It's done. I can't... Through all that... Foolish. That was careless. How can I... A bat cage, but no sign of any bats. Return to shadow now. Oh, so that's the surface then. The air up there did not sit well with me at all. The fated list of minor prophecies.
What news?
Headmistress, Olympus seems reluctant to ask outright, but I can tell my family there needs me. I cannot shake the sense that I have to help them before I can achieve our task.
You needn't shake that sense, for it may well be accurate. You still thinking of an incantation that may help you to survive such a journey?
I am. Up there, I'll be like a fish out of water, right? Suffocating. But with a proper incantation, I was thinking maybe I could hold my breath until Olympus is secure.
Such a spell shall not be simple. Though if you demonstrate that you're sufficiently well-traveled, then perhaps magic such as that shall help you go farther still.
I'm counting on it.
Let me guess. The Fates have nothing but a bunch of busy work laid out for you. No grand revelations, just odd jobs.
I know better than to question their designs. A minor prophecy fulfilled may result in a greater one coming to pass.
Just keep telling yourself that.
Odds on assignment, huh? Some nightshade. The Hound and Polecat must have gone to scout. The rod of fishing. What shall the rivers yield to us? A matter of time. cauldron.
Never accept defeat. Ah, to have felt the deadly sting of the sister blades. Mayhaps these are the sharpest blades with which I've ever been sliced.
I'm honored to bear them. Once more, then. Raining again.
So you're a witch or something, I'm to understand. Then what do you need me for? Mayhap that fancy magic of yours ain't all it's cracked up to be. My work, witchy, is reliable.
The forge of the heavens. Let's fish. Got away. You shouldn't have crossed me. You'll regret this. Good.
Silken finery, so soft, divine. I spin my threads and catch whatever comes my way. Pleasant mem- Oh, it's been too long.
Mine.
Don't, my friend. Just... You don't need to look at me like that. You don't need to look at me at all. Look at the fineries I've made. Silk in every shape and color, see? It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, Arachne. But to think I could have wronged you with an inadvertent glance just now. It's just I'm concerned for your safety out here.
Oh, there's no need for that. You see, my form included certain benefits. I get to live a long, long time to enjoy it. Besides, just because you found me here doesn't mean just anybody can. I hope you like it. Do be careful out there.
perceive, young lady? That energy, that electricity. Why, I'm afraid there's just no hiding it.
Yes, Lord Charon. You'll have what gold I may find, as I require what supplies you may spare. Be safe, Lord Charon.
A brief respite awaits.
Not thirsty, but hey. Don't be afraid. A gift.
Got here as quickly as I could.
Just watch your aim.
Nice. That was my mark.
Ashes.
Peace and quiet.
There you are. Salutations.
Hey.
It's been a pleasure to have worked more closely with you, Sister Artemis. This is hardly worth the gift of impeccable precision, though I wanted you to have it.
Doing the old traditions now, are we? Well, sure, then I accept your offering, Sister Melenoi. And I've an offering for you in kind.
Truly, you're the best.
So much for visiting the surface, huh? Not seen a trace of you up there. Don't feel bad. You have nice woods here, too.
I'm not supposed to be up there. Could hardly breathe. But there might be something I can do. Hermes wouldn't have asked me to go if it wasn't important.
guess not. I'd offer to escort you, though Olympus wants me to stay out of sight. And I won't bother saying not to push yourself too hard. There. Fight on, sister.
Couldn't hurt. Over there. The hunt begins. No escape. I got him over. Hail, boatman.
Hold. I had expected your arrival here the prior eve. It was not for me to cut short that attempt. However, I shan't hesitate to cut short this one. The all-consuming flame.
There goes Arachne's suit.
Total eclipse. have to do this again some other eve. Return to Shadow now.
Outlasted her. My keepsake expired. You.
Greetings, little one. You seem to know your way around. I am master of this realm, yet even I would never venture into yonder woods. You even found your way back from your detour in Asphodel.
Damn you, Kronos.
The fates cannot help you now. Stop. 'Tis a pity that this granddaughter of mine is both a weakling and a fool, though an elusive one. I ought to think.
The fates had nothing to do with this. You took my family.
Our family. Make not their same mistakes, and in time, we surely shall grow past this halted start to our relationship. I shall see you later.
Wait. You. An even trade. At least my feet are clean. Countless dead ends, one way through. Water spouts. Olympus calls.
Officially, I'm keeping tabs on you. You're not supposed to know, just so you know. I tell Olympus all the latest happenings, nothing too private, mind, and then I tell you more. Just keeping tabs on everyone, I guess.
Here we go. Worth it to unseal another path.
Wow. I mean, come on, just... Oh.
Count.
Yeah? Well, would you look at that? Another would-be suitor journeyed far and wide just to gaze upon me. Not that I blame you. And get totally rejected. Fine. Ogle if you must.
You have the wrong idea. I'm not seeking a mate. I don't even know who you are.
What? I'm Narcissus, dummy. The Narcissus. And if you're no would-be suitor, then why don't you relieve me of one of these innumerable gifts the others offered in vain? Then beat it. Now you may go.
Thanks. Thanks. Can't hide from me. The trap is set. Victory! I caught a chitin.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
I held to faith your task would not require you above, only below. But Hermes indicates the threat here on the surface now looms larger than we thought. Rise to us then, whenever time permits. Your choice. Total eclipse.
Together we shine. Now that's a sea serpent. Next time.
Are you east the bottom of the sea? Or very close to it? Must be even darker than what you're accustomed to. And the terrible pressure. Not even I can stand it for too long. So how can you?
They'll drown.
That which slithers, seeps and crawls, all of it thrives within the foul air and crushing climate near the bottom of the sea.
The air is definitely stuffier down here. Going in. You again. Won't open. Can't go full blast. No! Return to shadow now. Get out of my head. You might like it down in Oceanus better than I do right now.
Wonder if I ever used to have nightmares. So you can just imagine yourself in these completely different, horrible situations?
Yes, and sometimes I'm not even there, which can make them even more unsettling. Though they don't trouble me as much anymore.
Well, at least you've got me.
Interesting.
Back on your feet, I see.
What now? Here are the bones. Kronos was waiting for me again outside of Erebus. This time I recognized him right away, but I could do nothing against him.
Wily bastard. Arrogant to the last. So then, he knows of you. What did he say?
He thanked the fates that we had finally met, as though he'd been searching for me all this time, and told me not to make the same mistakes as my family.
Eject that poisoned memory from your mind. He knows nothing of the fate's designs. I shall reinforce all our protective sorceries, and you... fear not your enemy. Slay him.
Evening, I think.
Ready to come out?
Got a most troubling report. A sighting in the pathways on the outskirts of Erebus. Did our eyes out there see true?
If it's Kronos that they saw, then yes. Now at least I know what he looks like. But he knows me in turn. Why do you think he let me go? Have we been compromised?
No one gets into the crossroads whom we don't permit, or can even know we're here. Not even him. So he's sniffing around? Fine. He wastes his time whilst you get closer to your mark.
Is he even capable of wasting time? What say the ashes? So that's it. origination. The Artificer. Death. Very well. What's that one do? That one.
Always she returns as dusk gives way to night. Your path is fraught, young one. Know that I am always here to let you vent all your anger and frustrations upon, as well as to train with.
The greatest teacher is out there.